We're gonna have a Kickturn party tonight. All right.
Welcome to Kickturn Bunny.
So this is a little extra.
We got an extra. You see this?
Myself and Mr.
Bunny Bun,
went to.
Breckenridge.
Damn, Jay, you got to have him complete your sentences?
No, that's all bees.
No, we're
Bunny
rapping.
Bun,
Do you not know Run
Breckenridge.
DMC? Now Peter Piper, Big Pepper, a Run Rock Brown, Humpty
Or
Dumpty
like
Found.
salt and pepper.
Yeah, so we went to Breckenridge, right?
So we went to Breckenridge, and
I broke my fibula.
So-
Day one, second run. Cabler and I arrive at McGee-Tyson Airport. We're so stoked, so excited.
we're
And
leaving early in the morning, and guess what? Our flight gets canceled.
for 9 hours.
Oh,
So
God.
there ain't a whole lot going on in McGee-Tyson. I will
Right.
tell you that now.
A Cinnabon and a Ruby Tuesday.
And
So
Ruby
then
Tuesdays.
we get there, there's a blizzard. We got to drive through a blizzard. And then next day, all the locals, including Jimmy Leaphart, say it's the best conditions they've had in
So-
18 years, right?
So it had just snowed. The snowstorm we drove through, there was about 9 inches. 9 inches.
I think it was seven.
Bluebird Day or what?
Seven
No.
inches of snow.
Snow and
And
stuff.
so we wake up in the morning, and I'm like, Bunny, I want to go ride with you. But I'm not going to the green slopes. I'm going straight to the black diamonds because I'm
I
more.
went to a blue. Come on,
So,
give me some
so
credit.
we both take off in our opposite directions. I go and I ride a little bit. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I text him and I say, how things going? It's absolutely beautiful. I can't believe this is the greatest experience of my life. So I take a couple of runs and I text him again and say, hey man, how are things going? And he goes, I'm in the ER. And I went, what? What happened?
So, Jason, tell your story.
All right, so we get there. I go up a blue run, not a green run.
Come on.
This is like my 4th time snowboarding. So last year, Cabler and I, we go to Utah. And we hit Solitude and Brighton, and it was pretty amazing. But I spent a lot of time falling and a lot of time kind of slowly going down the mountain.
But by the end of it, he had it accomplished. He was able to go down blue runs. He started off
So
with
now
green.
he's in Colorado and he's confident. Right?
I'm confident. I go up to a blue because I'm not going to mess with the greens, and I do great. I do absolutely wonderful. And what would have taken me 20 minutes last year took me like 7. And so I'm stoked. I go up. I'm going to a black. And I get on this lift, and it says, hey, you're going from 9,000 feet to 10,000.
Oh, you went to a black run? Okay.
I did, yeah. And I got up there, and there was this little rest stop. Took my board off, went to the bathroom, got down, looked at a map, planned my escape. What am I going to do? That looks great. And so I'm going, and I got turned around regular foot. I'm goofy foot. And I couldn't keep. This happened last year. For whatever reason, I'm more comfortable going regular foot, but it irritates me. My first run, I went goofy foot, no problem.
He's by stance.
I'm by stance. I'm fluid. I'm stance fluid.
Stance fluid.
And I could not get back to goofy. And so frankly, what happened was I got irritated and impatient, and I jerked my board really hard. And I caught an edge.
Are
and
we
then
still talking about skateboarding?
Still talking about
Snowboarding.
And then I heard a pop, and there I am. Some footage of Mr. Cabler
So
enjoying day 2
Jay
while I
was
was.
This is
snowboarding
day
with
2.
an astronaut.
I was snowboarding with an astronaut, and the astronaut was from Asheville, North Carolina.
That's a pretty nice Bluebird Day you got.
And this is the day before was crazy, snowy. So I'm in front of me, who I just took off in front of me, is Jimmy Leaphart on his snow skate.
He's
who was
hauling.
freaking shredding on that thing, man.
He's hauling ass. He took off way before me. I was able to keep up with him for the most part, but I didn't know where I was going. It's
No, Jay does not have a drone that follows him.
I have a parent. I have a trained parent.
Stick that's holding the camera.
I got a long stick.
Yeah. It was gorgeous. It was perfect.
There's Leaphart.
And there's Leaphart right there
On a
on
snow
his snow
skate.
skate.
Yeah.
So he's hauling ass, and you know, Doug Walker is asking me, he goes, man, he's got a long ski on that snow skate. Apparently, all the guys out west have a longer ski on their snow skate.
It's not Gatlinburg.
It's not Gallenberg, exactly right.
That long ski to get in the mud.
But
too
yeah,
soon.
he was able to snow skate. We were able to keep up with each other.
Snow
I would
skating is
I would pass him. He would pass me. I'd pass him. He'd pass me. You know, it wasn't like he was slow because he was on a snow skate.
So what can you all explain the benefits, pros and cons of snow skate versus snowboard to me?
There's no bindings.
Speed and concentration.
Yeah, it's much harder. Snow skate is quite a bit harder, to tell you the truth.
You've got to stay in the moment
You got
the
to
entire
stay
time.
in the moment.
And,
Snowboarding, you can kind of space out if you want.
Sure.
The back end wants to float.
Yeah,
Or whatever you want to call
and
it.
if you mess up, your feet can just come right off.
Yeah.
Right. If you fall down,
Hammond for the camera and eat shit on the
yeah.
snow skate.
If you fall down, you know, then your snow skate's gonna go. Now, of course, you're leashed to it. Now, I've had it happen to me when I've been snow skating. Is that leash will pop back and that thing will come at your face if you're not
Yep.
careful.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. So on a snowboard, you know, you just bail, roll, and pop back up. That's the end of
Yeah.
That's the end of that run.
Is that when Buddy was laying on the ground in pain and you were...
No. This is
No,
the
this
second
is
day. He was.
I was eating pills.
Oh, okay.
He was back eating pills. So for some reason or another, my camera got stuck on time lapse a couple of times. It was very hard with my getting frostbite in my fingers and everything else to
Frost nipped.
frost nip, and figuring out what was going on.
Damn, look how
and
pretty
seeing
that
it
is.
but my camera wound up getting on the wrong channel. On
Wrong channel.
Nate. God, he's a terrible producer.
Oh, well, he's no worse than me.
No,
Wrong channel.
Why does he keep flipping back and forth?
What are you doing?
Don't
man?
touch anything. No, don't touch anything. Don't touch anything now.
So what Jay was doing was making an EDM video here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, cool! Look at that. What's that arc thing? It's like a
because-
plane going.
Yeah, because of the
Yeah.
360 camera.
That's a plane?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
because
cool.
of the 360 camera, and you
Dude,
got
that's
that
those
spherical.
chemtrails that they drop all over us
Yeah.
out in the
I know.
Yeah.
To make me-
I know.
That's what happened to
Because
me.
of the sphericalness of the 360 camera, it made that contrail
Oh
look like an
gosh!
arc.
Honestly, I'm like on the verge of tears because this is so gorgeous, and I only got to ride it for
So
20 minutes.
there's Jimmy. See that one little track there?
Yeah.
That's Leaphart in front of me.
So he was a sponsor?
Fresh Tracks Snowskate.
Yeah.
Was he
Fresh Track
sponsored
Snowskate.
or floated? or...
He is a sponsor snow skater. He was until recently, and now he's looking for a new sponsor. He's kind of miffed about that, just like he's miffed about Tracker dropping him, and he had to
In
start riding
1988.
indies.
I hear you
He's-
have,
yeah.
I hear you have video of that.
I think we've got video of that. That'll be in the interview with Jimmy.
No, Jimmy like treated us like royalty when we were there.
He
I must
absolutely
say.
did.
He took us to town, and we went to this amazing barbecue restaurant, and he
Yes.
was just like, "Hey, bring these guys some food," and they brought us this amazing spread,
Free beer.
and yeah, he was super fun to hang out with, and we made a weird connection because he works with a guy named Hartman, who
Really?
is an old
Switch-
friend of my son.
He works with
And,
Hartman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The real Hartman?
The real Hartman.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they teach skateboard.
at skateboard school together out
They
there.
teach
at the
skate camp
skate
during the
park.
summers.
You're
And
kidding.
So that was kind of a cool
That's cool,
connection to
yeah.
make. But then
I
my
was
son, I told my son, and my son texted Hartman, and Hartman was like, "No way, he's hanging with Leaphart." So
Hartman was a
that
cool
was
kid.
cool.
He was a ripper.
Hartman was cool.
Yeah.
So this Jimmy right there, I'm fixing to catch up with him, pass him, but we're both hauling ass.
The other thing about snow skating, it wears you out faster than snowboarding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely
Your legs
does.
burn. You're so more on your game when you snow skate.
Oh,
than
you have to
snowboard.
be. You have to be.
Like, you have
Because
to
your
be-
feet are jumping around, your feet are popping
Yeah.
around.
Right, and you're not bound in.
Your
You just
body's a
stand
lot
on it,
tenser
right?
the whole
Yes.
time.
Okay.
Correct.
Snowboarding can be casual if you want it to be.
Yeah.
Right.
And even if you're going down a flat run like this and it's groomed and everything on a snow skate, it's still
And
hectic.
honestly, I'm kind of at a point in my life where I want it to be casual.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't
Amen, brother.
that's why I don't snow skate that much. I've got a snow skate. I've ridden it before. I can do it.
Look, what's that coming out of Jay Kabler's head? Oh wait, I forgot. Jay Kabler rides for Alibaba and Amazon.
Timu.
But,
T-Moon.
but how many days? Well, this year you could have snow skated a lot in Gatlinburg because it was so slushy. It's got to be slushy.
Actually, you don't want it to
If
be.
it's too slushy.
Yeah,
No,
you don't
I
want it
want
to
it to be.
You don't want it to
like,
be ice,
Well, you don't want it to be hard.
Right.
You want it to be able to like snow, like where it'll cut.
Right, but you- if
slush,
it's ice-
like I sink in the slush. Snow.
Ice doesn't work.
slush doesn't.
Slush doesn't work.
You
It's
gotta
got to
have
be in between.
snow.
Work. Yeah.
And that's why, in Colorado, you've always got those perfect conditions.
Right.
So it's absolutely great
well,
for snow
if
skating.
you take a snow skate down Groomers, you can make it top to bottom all day long.
I
Right.
kind of
Oh, yeah.
want to go to Whistler next year.
I think that's the place to go.
Well, we might.
You can go back to
So,
Jackson, too.
but
Jackson Hole.
I'd love to go
Jackson
back
Hole.
to Jackson.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of what we did when we were in Breckenridge.
Breckenridge ain't
And-
nothing to with. Breckenridge ain't nothing to.
According to him.
Yeah.
Now I've been there 3 times. I didn't enjoy it this much time, and one of the reasons why is because I didn't have no one to
I
ride
screwed it
with.
up.
Because
And no, you didn't screw it up. You
dude.
didn't
What the
screw
hell
it
was
up.
that about?
It was just and the altitude and everything, it messed with me a little bit more than
Golly,
it usually
the
does.
altitude-
Well, that's
was
because you're
brutal.
old.
Yeah.
Why do
It's
people?
because I'm old. So, anyways, there's a little bit of snow. We not only skateboard, but we snowboard a little bit too,
And snow skate.
and
snow-
snow skate.
we
We do
skate.
it all.
We paddleboard. We snowboard.
We
don't-
long distance push.
We want.
As soon as they get an ocean here in Knoxville, we'll be surfing too.
And one thing before we go, we got 23 seconds. I wanted to talk about this page in this magazine because I never get to do this. So I'm just holding it up.
Okay. You gonna
I like
talk
that
about-
drawing. That drawing is pretty cool.
You know what is also here's
Oh,
Here's
is that
Rodney Mullen,
It's Rodney.
and in the background, what is that? A police cop,
Ah.
motorcycle cop, a motorcycle cop behind Rodney Mullen, and over here, suicidal.
The police are gonna have to come and get me.
Lance Mountain signing
Yeah.
his Veriflex shirt
So there
for
you
some
go.
reason.
I got to.
And to top it all off, roller skates,
Not just roller skates.
That's right.
Vans, ACS,
ACS roller
ACS
skates.
roller skates
With probably
on
with
Vans.
yeah.
Man, now that's rare.
American
All right.
American Cycle Systems.
Thanks for coming to Kickturn Party. We love you. We need you. We want to hang right with you. We'll skate with you. We'll cool with you. We'll party and we'll give it. See you next time on Kickturn Party.
We'll be back. Out.
I can't make it.
Everybody's gonna hang out here tonight. Alright. We'll pass out in the flat. Alright. Tonight. We got nothing better to do than to take 6 runs, drink a dozen brews. Don't talk about anything else. We don't wanna know. We're dedicated to beers, both and road. Backside slasher, website grind, Kickturn, garbage. We'll hang out by the peanut pool all night and every night. Then go someplace else and smoke and yell. It's Friday night. We got nothing better to do